Hi, I'm Mike Peel with SPTechCon, and I'm here today with Ellazar of K2. Aaron's going to share his perspective on the future of SharePoint. So let's jump right into it. I think this topic is going to be important for quite some time to come. Hybrid in the cloud. How does that affect businesses currently?
Hybrid in the cloud is going to be affecting businesses. We got a cool data report here on a white sheet talking about how SharePoint in the landscape. One of the big things is where cloud's going. So right now, about 75% is expected to be going into cloud in the next couple of years. So it's definitely something that a lot of enterprises are going to be kind of having to face with and deal with in one way or another. Some of those issues include, how do you scale it up? How do you migrate to it? How do you get users supported on it? There's a lot of benefits in there, through scaling, rolling it out, getting more users on board of it. But as far as trying to make sure the most of it, you really want to take a look at your landscape, see how you can kind of migrate into some of the best, your top 10% or different percentages, and move things around and get your users onboarded into the cloud pretty effectively. Just to kind of, while everyone's kind of going there, you don't want to just go all in. That's where you get a lot of problems at. And we had some people talk about, biting off more than you can chew, and then not kind of getting you stuck in places too. And so that kind of includes the cloud as well. So, I think that's a good thing about cloud though, is that how scalable it is. So that scalability will be really quite something that's not been offered before around the SharePoint landscape. So instead of just having maybe offline or off on premises and things like that, being able to kind of scale on new users, add new features as you go on, and you can really kind of explore your business model and try to make those changes. So really embracing the cloud and looking forward to it in the future.
Your company handles SharePoint Workflows. How do workflows speed up productivity? How do they help somebody who's trying to integrate SharePoint into their office?
Well, K2 does not only just workflow. Workflow includes a lot of that back-end system as well as those approval processes. But K2 really helps build on business applications. So really creating a full suite of tools to make data acquisition easier. Make sure that inform users, share it. We can do things like expense claims really quickly and easily. You can do systems such as let's say vendor onboarding or vendor management, case management. You can do a lot with your SharePoint lists and libraries. And one of the interesting tools about K2 is how user friendly it is. In that, a lot of the people that their stakeholders, your business, your power users, and things like that, have a lot of process knowledge, but maybe not a lot of technical ability. And so, to really maximize your effective business processes, you really want to have tools that allow those power users the right amount of flexibility and tools to build out business applications. And then that's how you get really effective business applications, is by combining the power of IT as well as those business users to use really scalable and flexible tools.
So the world of SharePoint is always changing. How can businesses integrate what they've already done in the past and plan for the future at the same time?
Well, that's a really good thing, really important thing. Finding a vendor that actually has that expertise and knowledge in, that history and knowledge of, existing systems today, like SharePoint, 2010, 2013 on cloud, on premises, and then be able to kind of integrate that with future technologies, down the road in 5, 10 years. People spend a lot of time and effort on their business applications and business processes, and you don't want to waste that time and energy constantly kind of updating it because a new system was rolled in. So that's kind of a really big time saving tip that you might not think about. People kind of can get stuck in today and trying to worry about, I have this problem today. And then you have to kind of redevelop that every couple of years. So you're always in a development cycle instead of a build and save cycle.
So K2's been with SPTechCon for 4 years. What do you guys like about the show so much that you decided to come back for 4 years?
SPTechCon is a great series. They do a lot of regional events. So we have West Coast, East Coast, and now Central in Austin. So we're really excited for that. There's just a mix of the presenters there, the vendors there. It's a great marketplace, great energy, great people to talk to and learn from. So it's always been great for us to meet with customers, prospects, just get to talk to everyone. It's a fantastic time.
Do you have any final thoughts about where SharePoint will be going in the next couple of years?
You know what? I think it's just going to be it's being brought out to a lot of new people. Office 365 really lowers that point of entry. You don't need giant systems. You don't need these old monoliths. You can just kind of roll out flexible and easily. If you're a business of one to a business of 100,000, the cloud can work for you. So that energy, that scalability, that flexibility, and that power of what you can be empowered with is here now. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not too sure what the couple of years are going to hold for, but I know it's going to be something really big, really good for a lot of people.
So if anybody from the audience wants to follow up with you, where can they find you at SPTechCon? And on the web.
They can find us on the web at k2.com. We have a great white paper on SharePoint business applications on SharePoint 2013. And they can see us out at SharePoint TechCon Austin at booth number 805. We're going to have a great time there. Some giveaways, some demos. See you then.
All right, great. Thank you so much for your time. It was nice speaking with you, Aaron. I'm Mike, and we're out with SPTechCon.